Hey, my butterflies, welcome back. Welcome back, guys. I missed you. Did you miss me? I missed you guys. Welcome back to our beautiful, safe, sage space. Welcome back to another episode of Finding Your Feet. Before we get into this, guys, I missed you. I missed you so much. I don't think you understand. I missed you guys so much. I didn't realize how much this space meant to me and how much coming here and talking to you guys was it calms me. It gets me through my week. I didn't realize how much I benefit from this space, and not being here for 2 weeks and not being able to record and talk to you guys has been eating me alive. But I'm so glad to be back. So glad to be back engaging with you guys. I missed you. How have you guys been doing? You know the drill. Check-in time. Drop what you're doing. Breathe. Close your eyes. It's time for a moment of peace. It's time for a check-in. So I want you to put your hands on your heart, close your eyes, imagine white sandy beaches, or imagine the comfiest bed alive, anything you can think of that's your safe space, and take a deep breath in and out. Okay, guys, another one, just for security, just one more. Take another deep breath in and out. Okay, how you guys been doing? How are you feeling right now? How do you feel in this moment? How do you feel? You know the question, how do I feel right now? I'm feeling so relieved and calm and excited and a little nervous. You know me and my nerves. You guys know me and my nerves. I remember my aunt told me, she was like, Nzinga, when are you going to stop having nerves? Every intro, it's you and your nervousness. Hey guys, I welcome all the emotions, and nervousness is right here next to me. So I'm feeling calm, happy, a little nervous. Happy to be here because it's been a crazy past 2 weeks. But how do you guys feel? How's the past 2 weeks been for you guys? Emotionally, mentally, physically? What's been going on? How do you feel right now? Where are we in the emotions? Are we on the happier scale or are we on the sadder scale? And if you're feeling sad, that's okay. Embrace those emotions. Sit with sadness. Sit with anger. Sit with grief. Sit with all those heavy emotions. Welcome them in. They also want to be felt. I had to learn that this week as well. So how do you feel right now? You know the next question. What is something that you did this week that made you proud of yourself? Something that I did this week that made me proud of myself was dealing with heavy emotions that I've been avoiding and running away from. I know we're not all perfect, and remember, you're better than perfect. And we all try to be happy all the time and avoid certain things. I am guilty. I'm one of those people. Don't even stress about it. But this week I had to face some emotions because, you can't run away from anything and from everything. And something I have to deal with and work on is running away. But we're not going to get into that today. But we're not going to get into it today. I had to face some heavy emotions this week. So I'm proud of myself for doing that. It wasn't easy. And I felt like I had you guys holding my hand the whole way. I feel the love, I feel the support, I feel the energy. I appreciate you guys so much. What is something you did this week that made you proud of yourself? It could have been a big thing, it could have been a small thing, it could have been something you think is nothing, that could have been the biggest thing. What is something you did? Go back in the past 2 weeks, go back in the past week, the past day. Try and think of something you did that might be new. You might have experienced the first time, you don't even remember. You might have had a tough conversation that you just overlooked. You might have showed up for yourself that you don't even remember doing that. So what are the small things you did this week? What is the song of the week? Last question. What is the song, the music, the album, the artist? Who got you through this week? What were you playing this week? Honestly, for me, it was Yeba. I love Yeba so much. I love her so much. I'm manifesting this. If I ever get to interview Yeba, you guys are gonna know. I manifested it right here. I love Yeba so much, and her album just got me through the week. I'm not gonna say which album because you guys are gonna be like, "Are you okay?" But just know, Yeba, she's the one. If you ever feel down, this is my favorite song called "How Many Years." just go listen. It's an amazing song. So yeah, that's my song of the week. What was your song of the week? What was your artist? What was your album? Who got you through the week? Okay, guys, I'm super excited for today's topic. Today we are talking about flowing with life, the unexpected art of flowing. Just flow with it. That's what we're talking about today, guys. We're talking about flowing and how you can kind of navigate it and become the master of this unexpected life that we live. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, some affirmations I use to keep me grounded and calm, some things that keep me centered, routines that I have that I'm on and off, because if we're being honest, no one really sticks to a routine forever. Guys, it's okay. I'm one of those people. Don't worry. Don't even stress. If you're 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, welcome to the club. But today we're talking about this beautiful art of flowing and how it's changed my life completely, and how, especially in the last 2 weeks, I've had to learn to become the master of it. So what is flowing? What does it look like? There's this whole idea and perception that you're supposed to live life very regimented and military, and that's so not true. We're supposed to flow. We are 75% water, so we're supposed to flow. We're beings that are meant to just flow with life, and life often tests you and makes you try to see if you're really trying to flow or be regimented. It'll throw things at you unexpectedly and you'll be like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? But you're supposed to flow. These are the moments that are redirecting you, not rejecting you, redirecting you to do something better, something different, something even more amazing than what you were going to do before. So flowing. If you ever feel like you're getting rejected, whether it be in relationships, jobs, situations that you just feel like, why wasn't I chosen? Think about it as redirection. Wherever it is in your life, you are being redirected to something better. There's a quote that I hear on the internet a lot. If not this, something better. Either this or something better. It's somewhere between those two lines. Either this or something better. If not this, then something better. If ever you find yourself in a moment where you feel rejected or just kind of you're so lost and you don't know what's happening, take a moment of peace, check in with yourself and say, if not this, then better. I am being redirected, not rejected. As I go through this episode, I'm going to be giving you guys tips and tricks and affirmations and mantras that I use throughout my life in the past year, that I've been using even more and more, that have changed my life completely. Because let me tell you, honey, I have been redirected so many times, and oftentimes it feels like rejection and it feels like complete chaos and lostness. Is that a word? You feel completely lost and you don't know what's happening. I understand. I get it. Don't even stress. So first tip and trick. If you ever feel like you are in a moment of rejection and complete lostness, that's not a word, but if you ever feel completely lost or rejected, find a moment of peace, check in with yourself and say, if not this, then something better. I am not being rejected. I am being redirected. And breathe. You can repeat it as many times. Sometimes I find myself repeating it for a whole minute because it can get intense and you don't know what's going on and you just feel like the world is falling at your feet and you can't seem to find it. I get it. You can't seem to find your feet. So if you ever need help, come back here. But I get it. I totally understand. So if not this, then something better. It's an unexpected art, this thing of flowing. It's never going to go the way you think it's going to go. And that's the point. It's going to go even better. But you'll never know that until you try to flow. It's the chaos that's amazing. It's the unknowing that's amazing. It's letting the pressure of perfect go and just going. It's not worrying about doing something right or wrong, just doing. That's all it is, flowing. My great-grandmother said to me when I felt like in my worst moments, I don't know what I'm doing. Am I doing it wrong? Like, oh my God. She says, there's no wrong or right. There's no doing wrong or right. There's just doing, and you are doing beautifully. So if you're in a moment right now and you're feeling like you're doing completely wrong, don't even stress. You're doing. That's all that matters. So continue to do. continue to do until you yourself can tell yourself that you are doing beautifully. But here, you can hear it first over here from Nzinga. You're doing beautifully. Okay? You're doing beautifully. It's never going to go the way you expect. It's going to go better. And I'm still having to learn that lesson, so don't feel pressured to learn it today, tomorrow, the next day. You can learn it 2 years from now, 3 years from now. Take your time. You've got all the time in the world. Don't stress. Take your sweet time. Just step by step. Just step by step, okay? Another affirmation I use is the affirmation chart. So a little lesson, be a teacher for 2 seconds. Each chakra in our body has a specific affirmation attached to it. I know the internet and social media is flooding you with I am affirmations. I mean, I get flooded too. But if you really want to dive deep into the affirmation world and unlock all the 7 chakras, you're gonna have to do each affirmation for each chakra. So if you're trying to unlock your heart chakra, you'll do I love affirmations because that's directed at the love chakra. If you're trying to unlock your throat chakra, you'll do I speak because that is directed at the throat chakra. So there's different words and different affirmations directed at the chakras, but I love to do a morning full body affirmation mantra. It's just my favorite thing. You can pick your words. I pick beautiful, courageous, and powerful. You guys can pick the words you want to choose for your affirmations, but you'll start in your root and you'll work your way up to your crown chakra. And the root chakra is I am. We all know I am. And then you'll move up to your sacral, and that is I feel. Because if you ever feel nervous or something's not right, you get a feeling in your system. So this is an important chakra to make sure that she's up to date, that she's taken care of, that she's affirmed, that she knows she's loved. So I am, I feel. And then you move up to your solar plex, and that is I have or I do. You can choose. Then you move up to your heart, and then it's I love. And then if you move up to your throat, it's I speak. And then your third eye, it's I see, because third eye, all seeing. And then you move up to your crown, and it is I know or I understand. You can pick and choose. A lovely world. The lovely perk of flowing in the world is you get to choose what you want to do. That is one of the loveliest perks of this unexpected art of flowing. You get to do what you want to do. I mean, many people are going to tell you many different things, and the beauty of it is you can pick and choose what you want to do. You don't have to stick to anything. You don't have to live by anything. You're not forced to do anything. Flowing gives you the beauty of choosing. And if you want to pick maybe 2 from what I've just given you, go ahead. And someone else might tell you something different down the line, and you might pick that. Go ahead. Don't feel boxed in and pressured to pick one thing for the rest of your life. I feel like humans forget that we are expansive beings. Don't forget that you're an expansive being, and your expansiveness is beautiful. Allow yourself to be this one day and then something else the next day. Expansiveness is an amazing, amazing thing when you allow yourself to just fully fall into it. So pick and choose what you want. I'm here to just be a guide, and you can come and check back with me whenever, okay? So now that you've done your full body affirmation, you can start your day. And this is how I usually start my day. It gives me just the most calm vibe to start the day. And I feel like I can attack anything. If I was stressed the night before, it's gone. If I was worried, it's gone. Like, I feel like I can do anything, literally. But yeah, flowing is flowing. I can only give you little tips and tricks like this. The rest is up to you, because you've got to flow. You've actually got to go and do it. You've actually got to try. It's going to be a little bit nerve-wracking in the beginning. People are going to look at you like you're crazy. Everybody's going to have an opinion about you. You just got to block them out and continue to flow. People only talk about you because they see you doing something that they're truly afraid to do. And so the only thing they can do is talk about you. And that's what I've had to learn. So block them out, close your ears, and just continue to fly, butterflies. Don't even give two thoughts to those people, okay? You got this. Before I end off this episode, I wanted to share with you guys why I call you guys butterflies. And I think it's a beautiful thing because, you know, I love butterflies. If you were here for episode 1, I'm pretty sure I mentioned I love butterflies, but if I didn't, I love butterflies. I love, capital LOVE, love butterflies. If I could have been a butterfly, I would have. I didn't know there was the option of being a butterfly. It's okay. Next lifetime, definitely being a butterfly. I love butterflies. They are so beautiful and so majestic and so just graceful and yet so fierce, and I love them so much, and they endure so much through the migration that they do, yet they act like it was nothing and they still flutter effortlessly. Like, I love butterflies. Like, they're just the all-encompassing, most gorgeous being. So the reason I call everybody butterflies, and the reason we're all butterflies in our safe sage space, is because of the journey of a butterfly. So a butterfly goes through 3 stages in its life. First, it's a caterpillar, and it's, you know, in its early stages, and it's growing, and it's, you know, caterpillaring, doing whatever a caterpillar does, eating leaves, chilling, you know. Then it moves on to the next phase of its life, which is the cocoon phase, or known as the metamorphosis, if any of you did biology. Metamorphosis or cocoon. It stays there for a while in the cocoon phase as it transforms from a caterpillar to a butterfly. This phase is known as metamorphosis. It's an extremely uncomfortable and sometimes painful phase. Some biologists say that the actual caterpillar doesn't really like this phase. Sounds a little bit like humans. Then it goes through a short period where it's breaking out of the cocoon, and then it goes into its butterfly phase and flutters and just does its thing, and oh my gosh, we love butterflies, and we know, does its thing. And then it dies. I know. I'm not sure the length period. I remember someone told me this and I forgot. I chose to literally forget that piece of information because it broke my heart. I refused to believe that butterflies died because I love them. So I was like, no, they don't. Why would you say that? So I didn't even take that piece of information, but then they die like everything. And that to me is just like a beautiful process. You and me and everybody watching, we're all butterflies, and we're all at different stages of our butterfly journey. Some of us are caterpillars, some of us are in our cocoon having our metamorphosis, some of us are butterflying out there, and some of us are dying. Hold on, before you guys take that too literal. Death to me implies rebirth. For rebirth to happen, death obviously needs to take place. You know the whole phoenix rises from its own ashes thing? Yeah. So that whole process, the butterfly doesn't die. It dies and then becomes a caterpillar again. So we're all going through phases in life where we're dying and then becoming caterpillars again. And it's okay. It is okay. So embrace every part of your journey, whether you're at the beginning, caterpillaring around, eating leaves, chilling, or you're in the metamorphosis and it's uncomfortable and it's painful and you don't know what's happening and it's just, it's agonizing. And then you're in your butterfly phase where you are finally allowed to spread your wings and stretch and fly and do your thing. And hey, if you're at the beginning of that phase where you're a little bit nervous to fly, it's okay. You got this. Get up, stretch your wings, fly, shine, show the world how beautiful you are. If you're at the phase of the death, the rebirth, the end, it is okay. Embrace that part. The other side of this is so beautiful. The other side of this is so beautiful, and it's just waiting for you to accept that this is where you are, okay? So whatever stage you're at, beginning, middle, other middle, towards the end, wherever you are, embrace it, sit in it. You're not going to be here for a while. You're going to be at your next stage, okay? So enjoy it. Thank you so much, butterflies, for joining me this week. Thank you so much for the support and the love. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you never miss a video, and like the video. Love you guys. Okay.